Hi guys, so for this tutorial I'm going to show you how to upload video right from the camera. The first thing you want to do is make sure you have an event and the projects lined up in Final Cut. So I've opened up my Final Cut library. I'm going to click File, New, Event, and I'm going to label this 5 shots with my name on it. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and click File, New, Project, and label it the same thing, and my name. Okay, that gives me a timeline. The second thing I'm going to do is connect the camera. So for this, I've got my camera. I'm going to open this up. I need a USB cord and an adapter for the newer Mac laptops. So I'll connect that to the computer. And then the other USB part goes into the USB connection on the camera. And I turn it on. And the next thing I want to do is you want to press the play button. I know that's a little bit hard to see here, but it looks like a little triangle. And then you might get this that says All for PC. Okay, and you would tap that on the screen. Some of the models just directly bypass All for PC and will automatically try to connect the camera to the computer. Okay, once it connects, if it doesn't automatically come into the import screen, you can click File, Import Media. And I'll show you what this looks like. You'll see that it's trying to recognize Canon right here. It might take a few minutes, so just be patient while it loads. Okay. Now you can see that it has connected. And I'm just going to click on where it says Canon. And you should see what the footage from this camera show up here. You'll have to scroll down, so 2 fingers on the right-hand side of the trackpad will scroll all your event footage down, okay? So I'm going to scroll this all the way down to the bottom because I know the last thing I shot is what I'm looking for. And for just practice purposes, I'm going to take these 4 shots. So I'm going to click this one, and if I hold down the Shift key, I can take all the shots consecutively. So if I hold down the Shift key and click my last shot, you'll see that all 4 shots are selected. The other way that you can do this, if you have multiple shots that you want to include, but they're not consecutive, you can hold down the Command key and click around to the shots that you want. Okay, so I'll go back to these 4. From here, I want to make sure that they're going to go into the right event. So I just set up my event for 5 shots, so that's listed here. But if it was listed as 2-1, I could go to this arrow, open this up, select the correct event that I want it to go into, and then click Import Selected down at the bottom here. And you'll see that the events load pretty quickly. And sometimes you get a notification that says import complete, and you can eject the camera connection. Okay, at this point I can just click close here, and I can disconnect my camera, and then I can start editing. Okay, one important thing to note when you start to edit and drag and drop your video footage onto the timeline, it still defaults to this 4-second box. Okay? But you can extend the edges, especially for the video part, and make sure you're pulling down and dragging and dropping the full video clip onto your timeline. The first time you drop it onto the timeline, your very first either picture or video clip will give you this project properties window. It should just default to the correct settings, so you can just click OK here. Okay, and then you're good to go for editing. Okay, and one thing I forgot to show you, if you are using the larger camera, the USB cord does not connect to the inside, but underneath the handle. So there's a little door there. You would open that door, and your USB connects right in here. Okay, that's just for the larger cameras.